me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick. Give me a call, I'm right on the way, I get to that bag quick.
And we are glad you could join us for this special coverage of the NBA preseason. A great chance to look at the year ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center. As they look for a win at home, it's time for them to put all that work on the practice court to use as they get ready for their first game of the preseason.
And a long time coming for NBA fans, both here in the stands and those of you watching at home. It's great to be back.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, the fallout from the Nets trade with the Celtics in 2013, of course, is still being felt all around the league, and GMs are very reluctant now to surrender first-round picks unless they receive major league talent in return. Nobody out there wants to be embarrassed, Kevin, on or off the floor.
Yeah, some lean years in Brooklyn, partially as a result of that transaction. David, as always, thank you. A rare treat tonight, C-Web, the marquee matchup between two of the best centers in the game.
Well, how about that? I love it. You know, the league has been trending toward medium-height players that can switch endlessly, those type of things. And don't get me wrong, I love the evolution of the game. But now we get the old heavyweight title match. This is what we love, the banging in the paint, the elbows, the jump hooks, the dunks, the rebounds. But those teams that have a legit anchor inside, it can always be a big advantage. Let's see who imposes their will tonight.
It'll be fun to watch. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Richardson. Tobias Harris is out there with Horford. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's Simmons. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
Now here's Durant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't allow that kind of positioning, especially for a guy like Durant. He's so effective.
And it's blocked. Allen kicks to Durant. And he drops it in from the low post.
Keep taking, as long as they keep leaving him open.
And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive.
The Nets have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Horford kicks to Simmons. Harris against Durant. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Irving against Simmons. And the rejection by Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Richardson. Second shot opportunity. And Allen with the block. Left side Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Durant. The 76ers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. A nice shot by LeVert.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. And it's their first look at this year's Nets team in preseason 4.
But remember, they won the season series against this club last year, so they are comfortable.
Durant with it, picked up by Harris. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the 76ers.
Decision-making. I mean, that's a shot he wants to keep taking.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 17-7 run. And the dunk by Jordan. Now here's Simmons. It's Richardson on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, wow. Such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
Irving surveying the floor. Durant. Again, the nets for two. Passes it to Horford. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Tobias Harris. Embiid's got 7.
Look, Kevin, he's showing how dangerous he can be from there. Embiid's three-pointer, he continues to look better over time.
No good from Irving.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Harris, good.
Oh, you love the use of the mid-range jumper from Harris. Just takes his time and makes sure he's in rhythm before releasing his shot.
Irving against Simmons. To the middle. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow. Taking whatever he sees in the pick and roll. Simmons, you got to respect how short he is.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
On that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Oh, wow. And Harris is a guy that really offers a ton of versatility. He can play both forward spots and is an efficient scorer from just about anywhere.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Anthony's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Allen. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert.
Oh, a fantastic season a year ago for the 76ers. Think about it, 52 wins for them, and they secured the 3rd seed in the East. A far cry from where they were just a few seasons ago. He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Here's Embiid. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Harris outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 9. Feeds to Harris. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Whether it's inside or outside, Harris remains steady and ready to shoot the ball. He definitely has the trust of his teammates and coaches.
Smith against Irving. Launches it. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets out in front, up 7. Live from Brooklyn, New York. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is out there with Horford, and it's Crawford, and there's Embiid, and it's Smith in at the 1. Irving kicks to Prince. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So
no clue how he got that one to fall. And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Now here's Crawford. To the inside. It's stolen by Anthony. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Anthony leading the charge. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Free throw good, Smith. You know, for years, the adage has been that C-Web big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think the big men did take the longest to develop because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and Embiid didn't take very long to develop.
Bolden, Harris outside. Horford finds Smith. Deep 2 from Crawford. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nets leading by 8. Here's Anthony. Again, the Nets for 2.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan.
Touch Johnson has, able to finish even under duress.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? Some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Irving against Smith. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. And Simmons with the rebound.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Dinwiddie. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Taken away by Anthony. Kicks to Irving. Takes it from 10. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. The Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
You got to give Simmons props. He's exceptional at keeping his focus in the face of the defense. Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Anthony. Allen comes in for Torrey. Look at that jam! Just beautiful.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Courtney Lee out of Western Kentucky, a consistent 3-and-D veteran.
And, you know, more of a journeyman's career.
That is his first foul of the game. Nets leading by 4. Here's Durant. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Durant's got 13 points.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
Scott the pass to Simmons. pulls it from the elbow. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Over Simmons. No good from Durant.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's the break. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his third basket of the night.
It's the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
Durant against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Timeout called the 76ers. And even Horford with the rebound.
Not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one. But that's a layup he should
convert. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw drops for Embiid.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
And Embiid drops them both.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Here's Durant. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Richardson. And that one, good. Richardson's got 5.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The shot misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Kingsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
LeVert, and it's Durant. Then there's Allen. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
They've shown some character tonight. There was no quit in them, even when they were down big.
Now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Oh, don't get in his way. Horford not to be denied when he gets in that close.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 14 points.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Here's Richardson, and he makes that one. Richardson's got the game tie. Pass to Korkmaz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Allen drives in, and then Allen slams it in.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Irving kicks to Durant. Now the pass to Allen. Outside for Durant. And the Nets, another three.
Prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now look, this is nice. I love how Irving challenges the defense. Great at forcing the D to foul him while shooting.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own.
And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. He still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Harris. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. He kicks to Prince. Count it. Prince has got 10 points in the game.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
1:29 left in the third quarter. And they double up Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Philadelphia with the ball. Horford kicks to Harris. Richardson for 3. The shot, no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-6 run. Irving up top. Guarded by Simmons. Harris finds Horford. And he banks in the layup. Horford's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Harris. Outside Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 6. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got. And here is Irving. He's got 16. Just 3 on the clock, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You see the cleverness of Irving on that play, able to get his shot off despite getting wet.
For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Crawford with the ball. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach.
And on the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Scott is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Crawford. Bolden. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bolden. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stop.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, the finish is the perfect cap.
Here's Jordan and the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Here's the teardrop. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Horford against Allen. And Allen with the block. Pops it up for Jordan. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Good recognition from Durant. We are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we can handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players, and they can actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team in Seattle.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Here's Embiid. Traps in the tray.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Well, with Embiid, the only thing that is going to slow. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Goes back up. No good from Durant.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
LeVert the pass to Jordan. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. That one falls. And the Nets lead by 4.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
Down low. And it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Richardson's checked in. with that one. Now Irving. Outside Jordan. Here's LeVert. Richardson covering. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Poked away. The feed to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. They're on a 13-4 run. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from Australia. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at fouling.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Back to Durant. From the baseline. And the shot falls short this time.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
There's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to deliver in the clutch.
Pass to Durant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Inside, here's Horford. Again, Philadelphia.
Horford's team counts on him to provide that for them. The poise he has in these moments is what you want from your go-to guy.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, we know some crazy stuff happens out there, but everything would have to go their way for them to finish this off. I love the show of confidence. Durant showing his greatness in key situations.
It's Richardson on the wing. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Timeout called. The Nets. They're behind by 4. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltender. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the inside. Here's Horford. Oh, good on that one. Nice D from Durant.
Now you need every basket you can get.
You bet. They got to get points on every single possession.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Timeout called. The Nets. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here are the Nets.
They have a chance to tie it up.
They got to be looking for a 3 here, guys.
Outside for Durant. Misses the 3. Here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. Count it.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Irving way outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Irving is a terrific prolific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
And it all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, my life was hard, I had to get it, yeah, bitches love to get in my business, yeah, I'm about business, I buy all my business with interest,